Take a look at this cutout. In July 2026, Robb Report officially crowned this property the #1 luxury hotel on Earth. It sits 2,800 meters high in Nepal's remote Mustang Valley, and a standard suite starts at a staggering $1,800 per night. Normally, hospitality at this elite level is reserved for the pristine boulevards of Paris or the penthouses of Tokyo. Building ultra-luxury in a wind-swept Himalayan gorge means fighting extreme altitude, unpredictable weather, and virtually zero existing infrastructure. Achieving global hospitality supremacy from such a hostile environment is a massive operational anomaly. To understand how they pulled it off, we need to look at how this exact site began as an abandoned failure. This diorama maps out the project's turbulent start. Originally conceived by Cosmic Air and the International Finance Corporation, the initial mountain resort vision collapsed into bankruptcy in 2010, leaving a half-finished concrete shell exposed to the elements. That skeletal structure sat abandoned until 2012, when Nepal's Sherpa Hospitality Group stepped in and acquired the distressed asset. Then, the 2015 earthquake hit. The seismic force devastated Nepal's infrastructure and immediately turned this newly acquired property from a promising investment into a severe structural liability. These post-earthquake schematics show the necessary pivot. Instead of repairing the generic resort blueprints, architect Prabal Thapa completely redesigned the structures using resilient, locally sourced Baglung stone and timber base isolation. The disaster forced the developers to abandon imported materials and generic designs in favor of authentic, site-specific resilience. They had to build something that actually belonged to the mountain. By April 2022, Sherpa Hospitality secured a partnership with the Shinta Mani brand, bringing in world-renowned maximalist designer Bill Bensley to lead the interior vision. Bensley strictly rejected the standard luxury playbook. You won't find imported Italian marble or European brass fixtures here. He opted entirely for hyper-local maximalism. This interior layout highlights that aesthetic choice. The 29 suites integrate hand-woven Tibetan rugs, upcycled local antiques, yak fur cushions, and massive floor-to-ceiling windows framing Nilgiri Peak. The execution created a highly curated, immersive museum of Himalayan heritage. This itemized receipt breaks down how they capture value. Guests cannot book a single night passing through. They are required to commit to a 5-night minimum package that totals around $9,000. That premium rate includes elite wellness access, featuring private medical consultations with an in-house Amchi, a traditional Tibetan doctor. It also covers intense cultural immersion, like private guided treks to the 800-year-old Lubra Bon village. Noticeably expensive external logistics, like the helicopter transfers required to reach the valley from Kathmandu, are deliberately excluded from that base $9,000 package. Ultra-high net worth travelers pay this premium to secure an all-inclusive monopoly on highly curated, authentic cultural access. This scale illustrates a critical economic divergence. On one side, a Shinta Mani guest generates nearly $10,000 in a week. On the other, a traditional mass-market backpacker might generate $20 a day. High-volume budget tourism carries heavy hidden costs. It creates rapid trail erosion, massive waste management crises, and severely strains local infrastructure without generating sufficient tax revenue to fix those exact problems. This blueprint compares two solutions. On the left, the Bhutan model caps visitor numbers. On the right, Nepal's strategy, high-value experiential travel. Notice the bottom banner. By extracting higher margins from fewer people, capital flows directly into local employment, sourced organic food, and heritage preservation. Shinta Mani Mustang operates as a live proof of concept. It demonstrates that Nepal can maximize foreign exchange earnings while actively minimizing the physical degradation of its environment. This topographic map projects what happens if this success is replicated. We could see a network of similar high-yield, low-footprint eco-resorts connecting regions like Upper Mustang, Dolpo, and Manong. Scaling this model has the potential to alter Nepal's GDP reliance. It takes the country's most difficult logistical hurdle, its remote, rugged isolation, and packages it as a premium global commodity. This graphic asks the critical question facing the country today. Should Nepal aggressively shift its national policy toward luxury tourism, even if it means deprioritizing the budget backpackers who put it on the map. Drop your vote in the comment poll below, and hit subscribe to join us for more deep dives into global economic strategy. By salvaging a bankrupt concrete shell, the developers behind the world's #1 hotel engineered a highly profitable blueprint for an entire nation's future.